Everybody, just pulling out our new stuff to take a look at tonight. How's everybody doing? I see Irene and Mary. I see Thelma and Betty. I see Mary R. Betty McSorley. Hello, Betty. And I think that might be it for now. I'm sure we'll have others joining us as we go here. I think you'll enjoy tonight. It's a different selection of things. And, whew, okay. This actually comes up here, and so does this. So I will show those. Okay. Wowzer. Hi, Phoebe's.
Victoria.
Is it Victoria? Hi, Victoria. Let's see here.
Hi, Diane.
Hi, Diane and Annette. How you guys doing? All right. Let's go ahead and take a look.
There's no sound. You can really tell them that.
I know. I thought maybe they could see my face, but they can't see my face because that camera's gone.
Is it trying to pick up your
The sound is bad.
Now we have sound. Okay. Yay! Well, I've already said hi to everybody. Consider yourself greeted. You might have to use the lip reading to have understood it, but that's okay. All righty. Hello, guys. Well, let me just say again, we have a fun collection of stuff tonight from Graphic 45. And I'm excited to share that with you. And then we have some quilled creations and we have some quilling books. And we just have all kinds of fun things. So here we go. We will, I should have brought that card over with me, but I didn't. Margie, can I have that card? Did you already put it up, the quilled card that we made last night? Okay. Let's start with this. Let It Be was completely sold out. So we got some Let It Be back in. We have, it's beautiful and fun because it's fall themed. Thank you very much. I will give it back when I'm It's beautiful and fall themed. We have the 8x8 pads back. We have the 12x12 pads back. And we have the patterned and solids back. I want to show you what I just did with this collection.
Hi, Stephanie.
Hi, Stephanie. The Temptress is doing her best tonight. I used a 12x12 pad and one of my black albums, which are no longer available, unfortunately, but we do have the ivory, and I believe we have the natural in the accordion albums. I made this gift for my aunt, who is turning 80 this month, and she's having a big 80th birthday party. And I thought this would be a perfect gift to make for her so that she would have a place to put her pictures from her 80th birthday party. You'll note that I used my quilling from my quilling class. This sunflower is made using the crimping tool. Come weigh in on that sunflower, honey. I used the crimping tool. There you go. Now you're getting a good view of that. I used the crimping tool to make the sunflower itself, and it just gives it more of a texturized view. And then we used these. We did these 7-part leaves in class. I don't know if you guys remember that, but we made these 7-part leaves with our combs in class. So I used my sunflower from quilling to just accent the album, and I think that adds a fun extra addition. Let's back up a little bit now. So my cover has, I'm actually going to take my round cutting die, and I'm going to cut a piece of paper, of black paper, and I'm going to say Sandy 80 here where the Let It Be is. But this is what it looks like on the inside. This is fun. I just used my sunflower paper and a nice border there. Used my red and a nice border, and then put a border at the top and a sticker from the sticker sheet. The only thing I used in this album is the 12x12 papers and stickers. That was the only ones that I used. Here's my slide out. And it slides right back into its pocket. These albums are great fun to make and quite easy. There are a couple little tricks and tips that I've learned that I'll share with you in our album class coming up. But here's the back side of my pocket. Here's the place for the horizontal pictures. Now you'll notice on this one, I did not use a lot of extra stickers and things on the picture pages. What I did is I assumed that she can either leave these or cover them with a photo if she wants to. There's a journaling card already made. But I'm giving her a packet that has all kinds of extra little accents and leftover sticker pieces so that she can add her own accents after she puts her photos in to see how things will lay out the best for her. And here are our pages for our portrait photos. So again, the same here. I didn't put a lot of accents on them. I figured that she could add the accents after she's finished putting her photos in. So I just completed this from the Let It Be collection. And I thought it turned out really pretty, so I wanted to share that with you. Okay, let's go on to this. We brought in some of the Alice's Tea Party. Have we looked at this before? I don't think so. I think they may have been out of the 12 by 12 because I got the 12 by 12 patterns and solids, and I got the 8 by 8. But let's take a quick look at this. Thank you, Annette. Let's take a look at the 8 by 8 book here. And actually it's unbound, so that's really nice, actually. I appreciate that when I'm working with it. So come in a little closer if you can. There we go. I didn't have enough room on my desk for everything. Oh, they're very addicting. They're great fun to do. This is the one I'm supposed to be doing in class, right?
Yes.
Oh, I did show you these.
Yes.
I showed you these last time.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm not going to go through all of this because I just recalled that I showed this to you. I haven't done the Alice album yet. I temporarily lost my mind there. But this is the one we're going to be doing a class on. Okay, let's save our time and look at things we haven't looked at yet. Thank you, honey. So we have this. We have the Alice in Wonderland 12 by 12 paper pack. And yes, we do have it. It's sitting up here on my table, ready to work on that album. So we have those. Now let's look at the brand new stuff. There's a new collection, a new limited edition collection that they just came out with. It is kind of a remake of one of their prior pads. I'm not sure which one we want to look at. This one gives us more room, but it isn't as big. Let's look at the big one, I guess. This one is called Cafe Parisian. And for this one, they re-released or released in a, I think it may be in a slightly different format than what they did before. And they released only the 8 by 8 pad, the chipboard. Let's get a look at the chipboard. And the 12 by 12. Hi, Adeline. Okay. So let's take a look at this. Here we go. Here's her cover page, which is also a working sheet. You get 2 of each. Margie commented on this when she saw that it was coming back out, and she had wanted to get the individual papers, but they didn't release it in individual papers this time. I thought she's going to be excited when she sees that it's here. I mentioned it to her while we had no sound, and she said, it's already in my shopping cart. This one, in case you can't tell, is actually a menu sheet. Cherries. Beautiful scale background. Nice tiled papers for cutting up in accents. The color scheme in this is really unusual and interesting. I like the navies and the kind of peach color together with the blues. It's pretty.
Sorry, question.
Debbie, will you be getting the On the Move Designer Deco Large? Yes, but it will be a little while before it gets here, Betty, because I'm hoping to get that from the distributor. The Deco large kits are really, really expensive to ship for obvious reasons. So I'd like to get that from the distributor, which means we'll be a month out getting that. All kinds of beautiful French pastries in this collection. This one, in case you can't see it, is a lady. And repeated pattern. Little butterflies on the back of that one is pretty. Parasols and roses. Seems to be a nice conversation. Journaling cards, which is nice. They put a few journaling cards in here since they didn't release the journaling paper pack. But then they got beautiful roses on the back. At least you get 2 of each. And that's the end of that pack. But fun and interesting pattern. Up there to put away. Then we have it in the 8x8, as I said. Then we have it, oops, we have it in the chipboard, which I have already moved off somewhere. I don't know where. Okay, next up, a fun new collection called The Little Things. This is fun. We have little elves and mushrooms and nature. This is really cute. Little flower fairies. So let's take a look at this collection called The Little Things. I like the bright Kelly green. Let's see what we say here. Simple things, it says on the top one. The grass is greener when you water it. And happy things. Sunshine and happiness. Enjoy the little things. A beautiful cover design right there. Got me thinking albums now. This is a fun, detailed sheet. Let's get this a little closer. Let's see the little elves, little dancing, the clovers. Using a mushroom as a umbrella, I don't know. The little dancing fairies. Forget-me-not on the back. 2 pages of the same, of course. Here's our border sheets. Borders and cutouts. We got 4-leaf clovers here. This would be fun for springtime albums, wouldn't it? You know, where you got St. Patrick's Day and things coming up there. I think that would be fun. Bright yellow background. I love the bright primary colors in this. This is fun. Oh, this is actually really pretty. Scene of the toadstools, butterflies, clovers. Very pretty. We have it on order already, Roberta. We're on pre-order right now for the brand new G45 Forever Flowers collection. We will get it the day they start shipping. We will be in the early shipments. That's beautiful up and down border. That's fun. Little white posies. Mushrooms. Does it just a bright, happy album, you know, or a bright, happy set of papers. Cutout sheets or a beautiful 4-leaf clover background. There we go. That's the papers from the little things. Then, of course, we have the same in 8x8. It's exactly the same as the bigger pack. Now, it's important to note that the 12x12 packs have gone down by $2, but they're no longer including the sticker sheets. In fact, for most collections, I don't think the sticker sheets will be available at all. Here's the chipboard, which is just enchanting for that collection. Lots of nice little pieces. I've grown to really appreciate the fact that they put little pieces in some of these. Here's our journaling cards. Let's see if we can get a good view of this. Now, this is one side of the journaling cards. When you flip these over, we have lined paper with less images on the back. I've come to really appreciate the journaling cards. Here is the ephemera pack. Very fun. It has its own pack of flowers and accents. It's called the Little Things Collection of Flower Assortment. I was wondering if they told me how many pieces. And it says 78 assorted pieces. You can make your own roses. See there, the twirlies to make your own roses. And then your layered flowers and butterflies. Yeah, great St. Patrick's Day crafts. And this is the Little Things Patterns and Solids. And as opposed to opening this, let me just show you that these are actually the patterns that you'll get. This one is backed with this. 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 So you get 8 pages, 2 per sheet. This actually, oh, I take it back. That's not true. This is backed with this. Both of these are backed with this one. I thought, where's the solids? Both of these are backed with this. Sorry. These are backed with this. And both these papers are backed with this.
Mary is asking if G45 said why they're not doing the stickers.
They just said they're no longer available. So I don't know. I think they had problems with their manufacturer or something, but I'm not certain.
Say hi to Gwen.
Hi, Glenn. Okay, so there are the patterns and solids, which I have also grown to really appreciate in doing some of my projects with G45 recently. I've realized just how important the journaling cards and the patterns and solids are. We have new quilling, including the one I threw out on the floor. Okay, we have a couple different kinds in here. I didn't sort out. This is a card we did in my quilling class last night. Sorry for the packaging. We just packaged it to put it up on the board. This is a card we did in quilling class last night. Okay, so let's see. Let's sort these out so we can look at them one stop. tile at a time. It's just regular quilling paper, 2 tones.
Hi, Laura.
Hi, Laura. Okay. Metallics, regular quilling paper, metallics, and gold and silver. 2 tones, quillography, and quillography. Okay, let's take a look at what's new. These are new color blends packs. So if we look at this one, maybe against a white background might be useful. There we go. That's my pattern for the pocket in my album. I thought maybe it will make that available. You can see that this starts out in blue and goes to green in these papers. So we kind of have, actually it doesn't, it goes from purple to blue to green in this blend. Here is one called blue, green, yellow. We've got the blue, we've got the green, and it goes up to a much lighter green, maybe not a yellow, but this one is a color blend. Boy, these were popular in quilling class last night. A bunch of people bought these. We have red, orange, and green in one strip. And we have yellow, pink, and purple. So there we go. Those are the brand new color blend strips. These are in 1/4 inch. Of course, they're from Quilt Creations. Next, I have some metallics that I brought in. These are in 1/4 inch. And we have gold and silver metallics from Quilt Creations. And these have a nice metallic edge to them. See that? And we have, we just bought forest green. Boy, that is really a deep green. That's forest green. It looks black on camera, but it's forest green in a 1/4 inch pack. And I know that lots of people are going to be doing poinsettias and things, so I brought some more red. This is called crimson red in 1/4 inch. Next, I had a request for the 2-tone strips. Now the 2-tone strips are a different color on one side than they are on the other, and this might be the way to show you. So see that this has kind of Kelly green and then it's light green on the other side. These are beautiful when they're made up. They're gorgeous. The 2-tone strips from Quilt Creations. So we have green 2-tone. We have purple 2-tone. Here's the purple side, and then you can see it's lavender inside. Okay, we have yellow, which is a deep yellow on one side, a pastel yellow on the other. We have a pink that is pink with soft pink. And we have brown that's deep brown with kind of a taupe on the other side. We have orange that's orange on one side and very soft orange on the other. And we have dark green that's dark green on one side and very soft green on the other. We have red that's red on one side and kind of a soft pink on the other side. Hope you can see those well. All from Quilled Creations. Those were 1/4-inch red. I showed you the crimson a minute ago. I missed the red. And also, for those of you who are building snowflakes, brought in some 1/4-inch platinum white. Platinum white 1/4-inch. And this is a very sparkly, I don't know if you can see it on camera. This is a sparkly white. There you go. Good camera work. Oops. I hope you can see the sparkle in it. And then we brought in some quillography papers. Quillography is made for when you are quilling on edge. You're drawing outlines with the paper standing up and filling in those outlines. I have somebody in class who's doing quillography trees, where the trees are standing up, and then she's making little light bulbs to go around on the trees. So this is quillography paper. It's substantially heavier than the regular quilling paper because it's made to stand on edge and stand up to the abuse it takes when it's standing on the edge. So I have this both in 1/8-inch and in 1/4-inch sizes. I also brought in quillography paper in black 1/4-inch. A lot of times when you're doing those borders, you want it to be a little wider.
I was asking, are the quilling papers matte or slick?
They're all matte. And this one is in bright white. We're going to do a project in class in a couple of weeks here on site where we're going to be using this quillography paper on a red background and making a leaping deer. And then it has some holly and things on it. I will bring that and show you when I'm done. So the quillography paper is now on site and available in bright white, black, and forest green. Okay, this back way. Oh, did I show you that one? Or did I have it buried? Purple, red, and yellow. I don't know if I showed you that one. I'll show it to you now because I had it buried. Okay. Few quilling books just came in, so I thought I'd take a minute and show you those. This is Beautiful Quilling Step by Step. It's a Search Press book. I've generally been a big fan of Search Press. Here's a bunch of patterns that they have available. They have a lot of patterns in the back of this, templates available. Oh, they have lots of fun little things too. Look at these. We have toys. This is fun. This is a fun book. We have toys. Lots of baby things. Weddings. Some of these are beautiful. The sky. Hundreds and hundreds of patterns in this book. Airplanes and birds flying high, balloons. Here's some Christmas designs. Bugs and butterflies.
Like Teddy, the poodle pattern.
We'll see if we can find you a poodle. Might be one in here. They have lots of things. Look at all the roses. It's a beautiful book. Look at all the flowers. Oh my gosh, I'm pretty impressed. Borders, how to use borders on your cards and pages. Using borders around photos. That's actually pretty ingenious. I like that. Frames, place cards, coasters, cards.
Mary's asking, have you seen such a pattern?
I haven't seen one yet, but I'll watch for one. I think I'll have to think on it and look through my massive collection of quilling books. I have quite a few now because I bought all those books in order to evaluate them for everybody. I hope I gave this book a great rating because this is really good. I think I did. How to use die cuts in your cards to accent with quilling. She talks about materials here, quilled borders and motifs. It's a really good book.
Eddie Cosell's asking, how's your mom and did she receive our cards?
Oh, my mom was just ecstatic. She was just telling me that she said, Deborah, I don't know what happened, but I just got this whole load of cards in the mail. And she said, they're so beautiful. And she was telling me about them, and they weren't right where she was sitting, and she didn't get up to go get them, but she was telling me about the individual cards, and she was so excited. Making faux chocolates. Look at these frames. Can't you just imagine copying maybe like a piece of poetry and putting in the middle and doing some of these frames? Or I love what they've done with the little glass bowl there. So pretty. She said it was totally rejuvenating to get all of those cards. So I want to thank you guys for sending them. I hope, Roberta, by now you got a thank you card from Lauren. Did that come into you yet? Look at all the fall leaves, guys. This is just a rich, rich book. Autumn leaves, little boxes, lavender, some paper weaving, daisies and lavender. Here she's talking about techniques, materials. There's also kind of a gallery. There's some bigger projects here, an angel, some 3D projects. Look here. It's kind of not cut like Teddy. Maybe we'll find something better, but here's a poodle. It's kind of a snooty looking poodle. I think it's very entertaining. Shelf sitters. They just have some of everything in here. What a variety. Finger puppets. Introduce the topic of three-dimensional. Wow, this is an amazing book. Scarlet Pimpernel. Oops. Oh, there's our pansies and violets. If you didn't get it, I may have to remind her to send it because she had the card here the other night and was filling it out. So she may have not gotten it in the mail. Some techniques using your basic tools. This was all beautiful quilling, step by step, by Search Press, and this book sells for $25.95. It's available in the store. This one is new to us, and this is Quilled Animals. Let's see if I can get those giraffe in there. That's just too cute. The sheep are just funny. Look at them, aren't they cute? Bunny. There's a dog. That's closer to Teddy than the other dog, Mary. There's the donkey. How cute is the donkey? Look at the pig with wings. When pigs fly. That's so cute. Oh, purple hippo. The cat. A lion. Pandas. Monkeys. The alpaca is really good. Look at the alpaca. That's really well done. What size do I think little? Oh, Joseph is now? Boy, he's a bruiser, I'll tell you.
What?
Neighbor,
What was he doing outside?
yes.
There's a squirrel for Bob.
Well, then he doesn't go out. Well, I'm glad our neighbor helped you.
There's
I
a
was out
mouse.
there, but I didn't see you with Teddy.
Hedgehog. Look at the reindeer. It looks like a reindeer almost made out of pine cones. It's too cute because it used little mums. How cute is that? You might even go to 24 months just to be safe, Roberta, because he is a bruiser. He's growing up so fast. Oh my gosh. The Teddy. Bob just came in to say the neighbor just brought Ted home. I'm not sure how Ted got out, but while we've been in here, Ted got out and was wandering the neighborhood. So this book is $11.95. It's also from Search Press. It's brand new. It's in the store. I might have a used copy of that one. We've looked at this one before, but we'll take a quick look. This is Quilling Art by Sina Runa. And this artist specializes in on-the-edge designs. Remember, we said that quillography paper is used for on-the-edge papers. This is on-the-edge quilling, where a lot of the quilling work that's done is standing on edge and like the tree, and it's not laying flat, it's standing on the edge. A lot of the things. Roberta, you're so sweet to everybody. Almost too generous for your own good, my friend. Was the gate open? Your dad let him out front?
No, he was whining, and so he let him out the front door, but he couldn't, because of his sweater, he couldn't figure out how to put his leash on.
Oh, okay.
So he went out without a leash.
Okay. And then the neighbor helped, huh?
Evidently, one of the neighbors helped him catch him.
Thank goodness. Like I said, a lot of this is quilling on the edge. Look at those tulips, though. Aren't those just glorious? Just good directions in here. I have to say there are, oops, well, I'm flipping really fast, but really good directions. Almost had to sneeze there. There we go. Quilling art. A lot of you have seen this one. A few of you have purchased it. This is an absolutely glorious book by Ali Bartowski, who is the owner of Quilt Creations. Boy, she does beautiful work in here. You just have to see some of these patterns. But it is Ali Bartowski, and even though the patterns seem complicated, she makes them very easy with her directions because she has very, very, very good directions and very good patterns. You can actually lay out some of these patterns on your cork board underneath your underneath a piece of wax paper or parchment paper, and use the pattern use the pattern to look at this. There you go. Wowzer. I'm loving that. I don't know that I will ever get around to doing it, but is that beautiful or what? So this mandala book is just amazing. Really amazing. So, oops. There are some smaller ones here too. The templates, working over a template, excuse me, using a template behind your work, like that tree there, is really important to getting your designs to come out even when you're doing mandalas. And then there's some, they're technically mandalas that are snowflakes. So just beautiful designs. This is mandalas by Ali Bartkowski. And Quilled Mandalas. And this book, new, is $19.99. That seems like a really good deal for that volume. This is Jane Jenkins, Quilling Techniques and Inspiration. And once again, she has a lot of nice patterns and templates in the back of her book. She talks about preservation, which is nice, how to make sure your designs stay nice over time. Crimping and zigzagging. I love that. Isn't that thistle wonderful? fringed flowers, little bell flowers, foxglove. I was just wondering if they were foxgloves, then turned the page, they were foxgloves. We have so many beautiful quilling books now, and more going up all the time in both new and used versions. Where possible, I'm trying to get some used versions in to save you a little money. And in some cases, the used versions is about all you can get because some of the, I want this now, they donated about 12 quilling books to the library. Okay. Lots of work on shapes, closed, loose coils. So this was Jane Jenkins, Quilling Techniques and Inspiration. This one goes for $17.95. And finally, this is also by Sina Runa. And she, again, is the one who does just really a lot of work quilling on the edge. And she also, just like the last book, look at that dragon. I might have to do that dragon for my son-in-law. He loves dragons. Lots of nice patterns to go by to make that quilling process as comfortable as possible. Lots of really good detailed directions. There's our unicorn. Here's my dragon. That llama. Llama's so cute. Mandala on edge. I like what she's doing too. See where she's gluing her paper on the edge to background papers, then cutting them out so that she has these beautiful colors in the centers. That's fun. Quilling has become a just major category for our store since we did it in class and I started my local class. We have a quilling club that meets every week and we average 8 to 12 people per week in quilling class. We've just kind of done it as a drop-in. When you can come, and if you can't, that's okay too. We'll catch you up when you get here. And it's quite fun. Look at those flowers, that jasmine, isn't that beautiful? So anyway, this is Sina Runa again. This one is called Quilling 20 Beautiful Designs. And it also is, do we have a price? It's probably, no, this one is $24.95. It's slightly larger than the other one, so I guess that makes sense. So we have these, and again, we have a lot of used volumes available in the store. I'll start trying to bring some of the quilling books now and again and show you through them so you can make good choices. We also have that worksheet, which I'm continually updating, that has reviews on quilling books. So you know which ones I recommend and which ones I don't. That's it for new products to show you today. I showed you my album, but I want to show you again because this is coming up. We have just 3 copies. We have 3 more kits available for this Let It Snow album class that's coming up. Just 3 more kits available. And then we won't have any more because we don't have any more black albums. So we have just 3 kits left. And we'll be doing this one as a class. Do you know the date of that? You probably don't know the date of that. I will get in today's newsletter, I'll try and give you an update on what we have coming up, guys. But just as we saw with the sunflowers, we have these beautiful pages that are available for photos and for journaling cards. I told you I wasn't going to do it, but I did. Your album kit includes, where did our screen go? Oh, are you linking it? Thank you.
Glenn asked where the kits were.
Okay,
Okay, well, wait.
there we go. I said I wasn't going to do it, but I sat here and I die cut. I stamped, die cut, and molded all the poinsettias. The poinsettias are included in your kit, as are some AB rhinestones to decorate your cover, and a bottle of Stickles is included in your kit, all for $46.95. And we'll take a serious look at doing that calendar, Roberta. All for $46.95, which is about $4 less than the kits. They're no longer available, I don't think, from Heartfelt or from Graphic 45, but the Graphic 45 version of this kit was $50. So I thought that was a good value added. So we have this coming up. We also have our class coming up in our shutter carts. The kits are out there for this. I think we're down to 6 remaining kits, and that will be the last of those also, because we don't have any more journaling cards. I used the last of the journaling cards in these kits. This is, oh, we have 8. Okay. This kit is slightly less than the last shutter class that I did. This time the kit is $26.95. We will make 6 cards and we will pretty much use up everything that's in your kit. You'll get an 8x8 book. You'll get a half a pack of journaling cards. You'll get that we're making our own bases. So you're going to get the cardstock for the bases plus your matting. You're going to get some AB rhinestones to decorate your cards. You'll get the envelopes, 5x7 envelopes for 6 cards. So it's $26.95, and you're going to make 6 cards. I will not tell you you're going to get a lot of extras out of this because we are going to use darn near everything making our 6 cards. And these are just, they turned out beautiful, I have to say. They really turned out beautiful. We have this coming up. You are competing for these kits with the on-site people who also have a class coming up. So even though there's 8 of them, don't let that deceive you. I have on-site people who are buying these too. So be sure that you get your kit while they last. Such a fun class to do. I just love it. Just love it. Oops, guess I should put that band on right side up just for fun. So you have the nice bands around them. These are fully decorated front and back. We used everything to make these cards. Tomorrow, we're going to do a dot and do class. I need to move these out of the way and show you our dot and do class we're doing tomorrow. It's a beautiful Christmas kit. That one didn't belong in here anyway. And this was the last one. Okay. So we have 6 cards coming up in those. We have our Dot and Do class coming up, which is being made as we speak into a class kit. Margie will have these done for tomorrow. This is a beautiful kit in this Dot and Do. In the booklet itself, you get 8 sheets of Hobby Dot stickers, 6 pieces of background cardstock. You get 2 sheets of push-out images for a total of 6 cards. And then you get card bases. And the images are just beautiful. These are from A Perfect Christmas from Jeannie's Art. I've started using this, so you'll see that there's a few of them punched out, but the card bases come just like this. They're already pre-scored. You just punch them out of the book. Our pattern, here's our other batch of images. Our pattern sheets are right in the book, just ready to be cut out. And we are including in this kit a small roll of double stick tape, a pair of tweezers, and the card base or the envelopes to match this kit, so that if you want to give this as a gift, it's all inclusive. There's nothing they would, oh, and the foam squares. There's nothing that you would, oh, Glenn got his elbow. I'm glad you got one, Glenn. There's nothing you would need to add to this if you wanted to give this as a gift kit. This is what these cards look like finished. Come on in on this one, honey. We've talked about Dot and Do, and some of you didn't know what they look like. This is what a Dot and Do card looks like when it's finished. Isn't that beautiful with all those different colors? This is one. Here's another one I've finished. Hopefully I'll get at least one more done tonight before class tomorrow, because I wanted to show you some finished samples. And then tomorrow we'll talk about how to decide which sticker sheet to use and that kind of thing. But they're just beautiful. And this is a very economical way of making beautiful cards. I can't believe that you get 8 sheets. Now, those sheets should run about $1.50 a piece. You get 8 sheets of stickers, 2 sheets of push-outs, all the card bases and all the patterns right here in these books. And they are going to be very economical. This is a craft I recommend for older kids. I wouldn't have an 8-year-old typically do this, but for teenagers, they love this stuff. And it's kind of like sticker art for the non-children. It's very fun to do. I love them. Oh, and did I say we're putting tweezers in? Okay, good. Yeah, we're putting.
There's a question about that.
Okay.
Still, so we can't.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
All right. So we're putting some kits together tonight, and these will be available during class tomorrow. And I think that's all I have for you tonight. Are there questions, comments, or pearls of wisdom? I'll try and get a schedule out to you in tonight's newsletter too. I've been remiss in staying on top of that. Remember that our $2 Tuesday bargains stay effective through midnight. If you haven't done that yet, make sure that you check out the $2 Tuesday. And remember, we'll combine your orders. As long as we haven't shipped, we're happy to combine your orders to help you reach the it's now $79 order minimum for free shipping. But we're happy to combine your orders. Just leave us a note and tell us to please combine. And if you have more than one order in the system, we do that automatically. So do make sure that you check out the Tuesday values that are still available through today. If there are no questions, comments or pearls of wisdom, let me just remind you that we will be back here tomorrow at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. If you're not already a subscriber to our channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button. You're not going to want to miss any of the fun. We're doing beautiful stuff in here, and you're going to want to see that album class. You're going to want to see that shutter technique class. You're going to want to be involved in these classes, so be sure that you hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. And be sure, if you would, please recommend our channel and our store to your friends, your crafty friends. You'll be doing them a favor if you'll recommend our channel to others. Hit that like button if you haven't hit it already. And for now, I'm going to say good night, Gracie.